We are going to walk you through how to use a Japanese handsaw. We're using a rover saw for this demo, but the same technique applies to most Japanese hand saws. We prefer cutting in a vertical position because Japanese saws cut on the pull stroke. If the board is flat, dust builds up over your line and more of the blade is engaged at once, which can clog the teeth and slow the cut. Cutting on the narrow edge vertically keeps your line clear and makes the saw faster and more efficient. Beginners often find their cut wandering because they're unknowingly twisting the handle. Using two hands helps counteract that torque and keeps the cut straight. Stand shoulder width apart. Keep your shoulder, elbow and wrist aligned and use your fingers to guide the saw square. You can check you're cutting straight by looking at the reflection in the blade. If the board and its reflection form a straight line, you're square. Now that your stance is set, begin the cut and focus on tracking a straight line. With practice, aim to cut directly to your line rather than leaving extra to trim later. As a right-handed user, keep your waist on the right and your keep material on the left so you can clearly see your line. Strike a knife line first and guide the teeth into it. This severs the fibers and prevents tear out for a clean, crisp edge. You might be wondering how to finish the cut without hitting your bench. Cut down as far as you can first to establish the curve. Then use a bench hook or reposition the board to safely finish the cut. Another thing you can do to improve your accuracy, especially when you're starting out, is to create what's called a knife wall. What that is deepening your knife line by using a chisel to cut back a shallow ramp to your knife wall, and that will help guide your saw. When making a deep cut with lots of teeth engaged, gently rock the saw to help clear sawdust. If needed, rotate the board in the vise and place the saw back into the existing curve, keeping as much blade in the cut as possible to stay square. My preferred method is to cut across the top first, then follow the line down the face. Just be aware that on wider boards, sawdust can build up over your line, and if you can't see the far side clearly, the saw can wander out of the cut. And finally, the biggest tip of all is simple practice. Spend time with your saw, get a feel for how it responds, and pay attention to what it's telling you as you cut. The more you use it, the more natural and accurate your cuts will become. If you've been hesitant to try a Japanese saw, grab one and start practicing. The skill comes quicker than you think.